You've read the theories about her.
No, you have to tell me a little bit later. You got a quick blurb?
Somebody's daughter.
Mark's daughter?
That's what the... I know.
Oh, I don't like her. I don't want that.
I know. I was like...
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and I'm here with the beautiful Mikel-Claire.
Don't you mean the Mikel-Claire?
Oh, man. Can I meet you, outie?
But
I'm just saying. No. It'd be kind of like a threesome.
A throuple.
A throuple. There we go. Listen, this is going to be Severance Season 2, Episode 3. It's one of those shows that you just wait. You're just like, is he here yet? Is he here yet? Is he here yet? And it's finally here. Yes. Oh my gosh. Let's make sure you stay to the very end because you already know me and Mikel-Claire. We're going to chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth, if you will, over the things we've enjoyed and definitely over the things we are going to be scratching our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Thanks, Apple.
Thank you. Thank you. Have you been reading some of the comments?
I have, but it's been a couple days. So I'm sure there's...
I think a lot of stuff we've been a little off on, maybe.
I've been off on a lot of things, but I acknowledge that. Oh, wait. Oh, that silence is breathtaking.
We still don't know. Have they established where Lumon is located?
They have. I watched like 10,000 things since then. Oh, that's loud.
Ooh.
Oh, it's Corbell.
Mm-hmm.
Harmony. She didn't get very far. She pictured we got the gas up. Oh, you know what? They probably jacked up her gas tank. Milchick came and like put a hole in that tank.
I don't trust anything Milchick does.
Well, I don't trust anything that Lumon does.
That part.
Look, there's a pineapple, isn't there?
Look at that old school tape player.
Isn't that like a rabbit, a Volkswagen or something?
Or a Golf. It's either a rabbit or a Golf. One of those two. Yeah, it's a Volkswagen. I think it's a rabbit.
I know my automobiles. Look, it's the doctor, the therapist.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he aggressively getting to work, ain't he?
Maybe he's late. Or maybe he's eager because he wants to see what the heck is happening.
Yeah, I think it's more of that.
Yeah. Well, because remember he approached Harmony last night.
Yeah.
Be like, what the heck is going on? What? He did a timer?
Yeah. Knees to chest, buddy.
That's how I be going to work in the morning. No, I don't. I'm on time.
You very rarely hear them say his last name.
Well, they've said it a couple times this season so far. Because I had to acknowledge that was what his last name was. It's interesting. I'm sure that they chose that particular word on purpose, too. Scout?
Yeah.
Like scout it out?
Yeah. That never stops getting...
I know you love it.
Yeah. Huh. So he's got a plan.
Okay, because I was like, am I supposed to understand?
No, I don't think we're supposed to understand that just yet.
Okay, because I was like...
He's counting down from the time that he stopped his car.
Yes.
And continued all the way until... Well, actually, he started his timer until he got to his changing room.
Yeah, to the
and then
cell.
As soon as he took his watch off, then he started counting himself. So...
Yeah, but is he going to remember that?
Well, I think as soon as he gets back in the elevator to turn back into his outie, he'll start the count again.
But because in my head, I'm like, are you going to remember like that you were at 46 after a whole...
Well, for the outies, when they go in, it's an instant for both of them. It's just, you're just back to what it was.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I know there's a plan, but I am curious to see what's happening.
So with the intro, there was a big thing, a little bit of a comment kerfuffle regarding this being AI, and many people in the chat said that it wasn't AI.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, that it's actually like the people that do the actual artwork have like been nominated or have received awards, which I think is, I mean, whoever came up with this little baby really cool, with the big head though.
It's that, the eye on the back of the head is
No, it's the little
creepy.
baby with the big head, like the old person head. That creeps me out.
Dylan, hit the new break room. Maybe some of the other departments use it too.
Yeah, maybe later.
He's working.
And that, or maybe seeing his family.
Yeah, I'm in a good groove here, but don't worry about it. I'll get to it.
Okay, well, just show them the sketch. Do not leave it behind.
That's a horrible sketch of her.
Indeed.
Yes, Irv, you can do this. They said on the video, we can go wherever we want. Lumon is listening, remember?
Now, there's a theory that Helly is really her outie.
He's right, Mark. I did
Remember
get
that
the
theory?
hint of a
Yeah,
double meaning.
I mean,
Be discreet.
it may
If they
be.
don't know
She
we're
may
doing
not
it,
have
how
that
can they punish us?
transformation. Or they may have extracted that thing from her mind to sever.
Back there, have you?
No.
Why are they sending him there?
We got you.
Why can't he go find the goats?
Thank you, Helly.
And she go there? You know?
Grief? I don't know. She's trying
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm
sit her
saying.
down
Why
there.
would you send him there then?
Say we get to the goat department and they're like, yes, Miss Casey's here. She's in this goat cage.
Well, we get her to the south stairwell. I'll go with her. And once we're out the door, my outie will know what to do.
Right, okay, well, sounds like you've got it figured out.
She does kind of seem
Yeah.
a little more.
Yeah.
You
Off.
sure you're okay
Yeah.
helping me out with this?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So she's been, when she was studying the tapes, she was studying her mannerisms so that she could kind of be the, yeah.
And her interaction with him, how she looks at him. Mm-hmm. That's absolutely her, isn't it? Focus. You're looking for your wife.
It's not really
Sorry.
his wife, though.
Sorry, I know I'm messing. But it is.
It is, but it isn't. I feel so bad for Mark if that's really her outie. Focus, Mark.
They all gotta focus.
Focus, Mark.
Yeah, the way she's acting is very much like outie. She has a whole different. Now that I'm kind of glad somebody said that, but then at the same time, I'm like,
There's those balloons again.
he's like, why are those there? They're not supposed to be. Look how he changes.
Are those the same ones that he gave Mark when he first came back?
Yeah, I think so.
And apparently, according to the chat, that the 5 months was a lie, and it's only been maybe a few days.
I saw that too.
Dylan.
See, we be listening to y'all.
Dylan. I've recreated the paintings, the ones I told you about.
Wow,
Maybe the hallway is really down here.
it
Maybe
is.
that's where my dreams have been.
It is Irving.
We could look for it, Dylan. We could go today.
I love their
You could
friendship.
accompany me.
He's not going to though, because he is gonna have a family visit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna say no.
or maybe you go yourself.
Can you blame him, though?
Stealth?
A little bit. He could be honest.
I'm not mad at Dylan.
I'm not mad, but he could be honest.
This one.
Oh, here she go.
You've read the theories about her.
No, you have to tell me a little bit later. You got a quick blurb?
Somebody's daughter.
Mark's daughter?
That's what the. I know. I know.
Oh, I don't like her. I don't want that.
I know. I was like,
Dylan G. Come with me, please.
I'm not mad at Dylan.
I'm not. I told you I'm not mad at him.
No, I'm just saying out loud.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
have been-
Morning, Seth.
This,
Oh, when she pops up, it's a problem.
what's the board want?
They were in there.
I've got the board.
Of course. Hello.
The board says hello.
Jeez.
Ugh.
I just hate that it's just that box and like she's
I want
just.
to thank the board humbly for my recent betterment.
She is. I'm gonna do that to you every time.
Please don't.
The board says you're welcome. It wants you to feel appreciated and asks if you do.
It wants you.
The board.
Yeah.
The board austerely desires for you to feel connected to Lumon's history,
Did they ever fix his computer?
intended to help you see yourself in Kier, our founder.
Oh, they gonna put some black people in the care posters.
Well, let's see.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Let's see if they surprise us. I feel like Kier is so old timey.
This is gonna be hilarious. Look at how she looks. She's like a puppet. Watch. See? What? I told you.
Got the DEI artwork.
I told you they don't make the whole Kier cycle black Kier. Okay. Look at how she's looking.
Yeah.
The board wants to
see if he's pleased.
Wait, look. She's probably not. She's probably like, what? He's
Upon receipt of my current position, and found it extremely moving.
She is just
that
a robot.
Stepford wives smile.
Robot.
Reflected in.
The board has concluded the call.
Dang.
Brother just want to be seen, that's all.
I wonder what's behind the leather creaking. There's something too.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, Seth.
We don't know anything about his outie. I mean, he is an outie, but
Yeah, he is an outie.
What his life is like outside of the company is what I meant to say.
Apparently stretching leather.
Well, or not, as the case may be. That's why I'd be all every time it's like he's sitting on a leather couch.
Salt's neck.
You're not familiar?
Of course not.
What about Salt's bottom? Sorry, I'm focused. I promise I am focused.
Is that a CPAP machine or something?
Something like some sort of breathing apparatus. She's about to turn around and go
house
back.
in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, she's about to turn around and go back though. Something is like her purpose or something. You know what I mean?
It's a long drive.
I told you though.
Yep. She's back.
Something isn't resolved for her.
Yeah. Whatever it was, that CPAP breathing apparatus thing, whatever that thing is in the back was the thing that triggered it.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe it has to do with like Mark's wife or something, or I don't know. I'm curious though.
This imposter.
They doing too much now.
Yeah, that's definitely nothing, right? Because the regular Helly would have absolutely wouldn't have even questioned nothing.
Oh, Helly?
Real Helly, any Helly would have been like,
she wouldn't even look crazy. Yeah, the other one is looking crazy and like looking like, oh, is it dirty down here?
It's like a mini of their real hallways. Even the light setup is still the same.
See anything?
Reminds me of like being John Malkovich or something.
Oh, there's poop.
Okay.
The significance of this is fascinating though.
Yeah.
You can go through there and not know what's on the other side. That is petrifying. What if it was like Milchick's office?
Y'all know about this goat love.
No. They're doing goat yoga up in this piece.
Dang, they got a whole valley in this bad boy. A whole meadow.
Are they leading the goats to slaughter though? Like, what's the purpose of this? You know what I'm saying? Is this like lunch meat?
Oh.
What on earth? Is that the male goat?
There's always a black goat or a black sheep.
Oh, my
that's
God. Is
a
it
person.
standing? It's standing. Oh, it is. What the?
It's like a furry or something. What
See?
Are you here to kill me?
She's the pruner.
No. Sorry, hi. And we're with macro data refinement?
And why are you here? Oh, what's that goat?
You know, sometimes you gotta chew on your butt.
What is this place?
Goat sanctuary?
Mammalians Nurturable.
Mammalians Nurturable.
Okay.
Sure.
She got the old timey hat on too, like the milkmaid hat. Yeah, got me.
Aye, and then here comes Irving trying to find his hallway painting, corridor, whatever you'd like to call it. Or do you think he's going to that department, or is he looking for his hallway, or both? Oh no, he's going to the O&D.
It's gotta be heartbreaking.
Yeah, that I wouldn't like that at all. That would be, because you know you're never gonna see them again, like ever. Ooh, child, that's a lot. Hello, may I help you?
Irving?
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry to pop in after all this time. I'm sure you must be very busy.
It's good to see you.
That looks like a great hug.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She's our former wellness director.
She really got a desk in the middle of the meadow.
Why not? Then there's a vending machine over there in case you get hungry for some goat milk.
We don't abide such fripperies here.
Such
Fripperies.
fripperies.
She got a vocabulary.
Maybe you should take that page of paper and be on your way.
You know
Not
something.
until you've answered my question.
Oh, you gonna threaten?
Mark.
Oh, this girl's about to come give him some kicks. Oh my
this some over the hills have eyes going on. Oh.
You should have left.
Uh-oh. These paws on you. Yeah. Family visit.
It's about family.
No, you know it's his family visit.
Like, is it rude to keep asking why you're a kid?
She's like, what have you not?
It's just like, are you okay?
Yeah, no, it's weird.
They're not
Yeah.
like forcing you to be here, are they?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And she's obviously not gonna talk to you. She's
It's
been
weird and
brainwashed
unsettling.
too. She's been brainwashed too. He's gonna see his
Why are
family.
we going to the security room?
Conjugal visits, brother.
No, his child is there.
No, but his wife isn't coming too? It's just a child? I thought it was both.
No, I said his child, but I said his child is there, meaning even if the wife is there, you're not gonna have a conjugal visit with the child there.
Get a Lumon babysitter.
No, homie. That's what the young teenagers for.
Yeah.
There's a fire extinguisher for a reason. You see it over there?
Mm-hmm. What does that mean for him?
So he just
though?
gets to see pictures? He doesn't get to actually see them?
Oh, look.
Oh, she is there.
Mm-hmm.
Or who we think is his wife.
Dylan,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because this could be a lie for all we know.
Yeah.
through good behavior and output, you've earned an 18-minute visitation event with your Audie's wife.
Wonder what's the
18
significance.
minutes.
Cool.
Yeah, I wonder what the significance of
Your time begins now.
of what the time is. I like how they have like seagulls, like a whole background. I don't trust it still.
Should we sit?
And we got 18 minutes.
Well, he doesn't know her, and she doesn't know him.
This has got to be so weird for him. Shoot, for her too.
That's
actually.
for both of them.
You really don't know me at all?
Mm-mm.
No. Well, I mean, from the photos.
Yeah, that would be weird. Oh, I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, Seth warned me that this might be weird.
Mm-hmm.
Who warned her?
Seth.
Thank you.
Okay. Who is that child?
It's really nice to meet you, but am I in trouble?
Oh, no, you're not in trouble. We have 3 kids.
Oh, you have 3.
And you, no, he, or
Yeah, how do you?
my husband has had trouble keeping other jobs.
He dumb?
No,
He a dick?
no.
What is wrong with him?
He never quite found his thing.
So he's actually kind of a up.
Dang.
Do you want to see a picture of the kids?
Can they share that? I hope.
Yeah.
This 18 minutes is going to go by entirely too fast.
Oh, yeah.
So Jim is 6. He's in the 1st grade now.
Hmm.
And Ruth is 4.
An old-timey photo, too.
That's adorable.
Turn 2.
Oh, so they're super young. 6, 4, and 2.
Look at them. They're awesome.
They are.
That's going to keep him there forever.
And we live on a cattle ranch?
And Bert says,
Oh, they're talking about Bert.
you don't come to my department and tell me how to print a snow globe.
My God, he was fearless.
Oh.
He spent 2 hours on his hair the first time he went to visit you.
Oh.
Oh, Irving.
That's a nice picture.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I'd draw one every day I couldn't see him. My numbers went down. But
Oh my gosh. How come you don't draw me every day? Because you see me?
Yeah. And I'm a me, not an any.
that's something else. That's just a...
Oh, she gonna recognize it.
How do you know about the exports hall?
Exports.
I'm sorry?
We send a lot of shipments there. Used to go ourselves, but now they send a guy.
Do you remember where it is?
She was working there for 6 years with one. Oh no, Children of the Corn up in this piece. Lord of the Flies.
Well, she wishes she was back upstairs now. Man, how long y'all been down there?
Her name's Miss Casey. She was the wellness director.
Stop that!
Have any of you seen her?
Just I send a courier to inform Mr. Milchick of your inquiry.
They could kill her if
That's
they find
not a Mammalian's problem.
Mammalian.
I'm not afraid of you.
Look, they just disappeared her. Then who's gonna step up when it happens to us?
Why do they look so disheveled?
And not speaking.
If one of your goats went missing, wouldn't you go looking for it?
I was looking for Billy the other day. Do you get my...
Yeah.
Do you know what?
He ran off with Nanny.
Oh, you're right.
She used to come do her sessions in our husbandry tanks.
Oh.
Husbandry tanks.
She said my outie excels at stargazing. Meant a great deal to me.
Especially because you can't see no stars down there.
Right?
As
Is that
far
Brienne
as
of
we
Tarth
know,
from Game of Thrones?
she was retired just like they say.
That's a good question.
She was, she's a tall lady.
Guys, we won't hinder your search.
Oh.
But before you go, we would
Will you do some goat yoga with us, please?
like to see your bellies.
What?
They want to see their bellies?
Our
Is that...
bellies.
Please.
Are they like belly?
What if they don't have like belly buttons or something?
Oh, umbilical cord, belly button, the thingies, yeah. Or maybe people have come there that don't have them or something.
Maybe they don't have them.
See? Pouchless.
Pouchless.
Proves nothing.
Pouch.
Maybe it's like an old myth for their sector. Did you know how they had just...
Yeah.
You remember when Dylan was talking about all of the old like urban legends about all the different departments? They probably have some too. Maybe they thought that group of people had pouches.
That's interesting. Let me see your belly. But no, don't be
Gonna get
don't be
demonetized
flashing.
over here.
I was like, don't be flashing up in this piece.
Yeah, it was.
And I'll be good. I'm gonna make y'all proud.
What if she likes this version?
Proud of you, Dylan.
I'm sure she
for
does.
being,
Yeah, because she
more courageous, maybe.
Well, just even I mean, it's like the same person, but a new version of.
Aww.
I love you.
Oh.
That's his wife.
Sorry.
No, it's...
I wonder how often they get to do this.
Yeah.
Well, Milchick didn't say how often.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious.
I guess as long as he's, in their pocket, he can see her. It's a smart move by Milchick.
Yeah, I mean, if I were them, I would do that with everybody.
It's kind of sad, though.
It's extremely sad. Because look at him.
Danger Mouse! I used to love me some Danger Mouse back in the day.
It's our week for cookies.
I did not do the cookies.
See, it's very different.
It's a tube, and you just need to slice them, and then you put them in the oven.
Got it. Yeah.
See, very different.
What thing?
The thing with me.
Oh,
he does know.
Weird, good, but good.
Cool.
I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Bye.
This is very strange.
Well, imagine, if your outie is depressed or down or,
Yeah.
But surely
downtrodden, and then you see another version of themselves that's not that.
Yeah. It'd be very weird.
you can achieve this, but it is famously costly.
Look who it is.
Oh, my babe. This is Natalie Kalin from Lumon.
Who the strange woman in my house?
Remember how she was talking to Mark about...
Oh. It's a joy to meet you, Devin. You must be so proud.
She's so robotic.
I'm sure you know by now that your husband's work has found its way onto our severed floor.
Yeah, do we know how that happened yet?
That's the real question.
Rickon's words have had a profound effect upon our workers. We think he's really tapped into something.
Yeah, when you have no other frame of reference.
He wants to discuss a version of the UUR specifically for innies.
What's he gonna be like, their new Lord and Savior?
Bring him in there, have him be severed.
No, the explanation is actually very interesting.
They're trying to brainwash him.
There's a certain verbiage to which innies respond more favorably if we just tweak it here and there.
Oh my gosh, brainwashing.
I gotta go, but she needs a bottle in an hour.
Of course.
Yeah, you do have a child?
Can I just say, your brother is one of the sweetest members of our severed team.
See, no.
Yeah, she like,
Right?
Okay, 1 hour.
She knows something foul's going on.
Well, what was she asking, what I'm up to, or?
Nope, because it's Rickon they're after.
Putting something in his clothes or something?
Wow, okay. Well, there's a lot I'm not gonna say. Have you told Rickon what we're doing here?
Are you insane? No.
That's 2 minutes, 18 seconds. It's from the parking spot to the elevator, give or take.
Who is alive?
I think the whole Mind Collective would be very proud of this. As well as your kindergarten teacher. What the fuck was her name? Mrs. Lustgarden?
What kind of name is that? Lustgarden.
It probably is not her last name, but maybe that's what he called her.
I gotta skedaddle.
It's probably like...
That is a name.
It's probably like Leskadoon or something.
Wow. That's a page if I've ever heard one.
Leskadoon is Leskadoon.
Okay.
Even though you left me with the checkered pips, you dick.
Thanks.
Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out what that contraption is that they're making.
And why it says who is alive. Why they got him that old computer? You can't
He
get
still
no,
ain't got the other one fixed.
You can't get no upgrade? No, that is that computer.
Yeah, but remember the splash screen still had a Cabell's name on it?
Yeah, I know that, but it's an old computer.
Don't buy into that too much. Too late, though. Oh, wow. Stashed it, huh?
Yeah, I can tell that was not his vibe. That's gonna come back at some point. Yeah, we still don't know his why yet. We had that conversation though.
And I wonder who that guy is to him. Like a grandfather, old relative.
I thought they just made it a black version of Karen or Kier.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what I thought.
Huh.
UV filter.
Oh, so that it burns in your retinas. Right? 'Cause you know sometimes you can see this The spots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't. Who is he asking that to, though?
Himself.
Who is alive?
Yeah. Huh, that's interesting. That's actually kind of brilliant.
Yeah, we have our thoughts about Helly now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely
the suicide doors.
The same one.
I knew she'd be back. That's what that looked. She gonna take that position.
Listening. MDR, non-negotiable. Marcus is so close to completing Cold Harbor. I intend to finish the work that I started. Which is why Milchek must go. He's not equipped for the task. I must be floor manager.
I hear ego, hubris, arrogance. Care teaches us they only cause pain.
Everything I accomplished, I earned.
She's like, F all that. Give me me.
Dedication and industry. Not because I was born into it.
Nepo baby.
I think you've overestimated your contributions. And underestimated your blessings. We didn't have to ask you back.
You didn't have a choice.
Natalie, please see if the board is available for Miss Cobell and myself.
You think they'll ever disclose the board?
Yeah.
You do?
Eventually.
Why is she staring at her like that? I'd be like, yo. I don't know if she's gonna make it out of this meeting alive.
No, they do need her.
She's about to be in the back of this trunk in a minute. I don't trust it either, yo. I told you she was about to walk into the goat farm or something, because she wasn't coming out of there.
Huh. She was like, damn, almost had her. Well, it was something when she focused on the dude behind her because the focus changed.
Well, I think it was all of it. She realizes that this is not a safe place. I'm telling you, that man was about to offer or push her into that trunk.
She was like, I'm out of here.
36.
Oh, shoot.
Are you trying to burn a message to your any into your retinas? Because your computer told you that was a brilliant idea?
Yeah. No. What? No. Wait.
It doesn't work. Switch briefly dilates the pupils. Clean slate. And how was the any gonna send you a message back?
That's his problem. I don't know.
Unlock the door.
No, homie.
We need to talk.
Oh my God.
Mark, unlock.
Man, open the door. You need some help.
Unlock this door.
Or not.
I'd be like, it is a little cold out there, but other than that.
What?
There's an easier way.
Didn't seem particularly easy for PD.
Ooh.
Heard about the OTC.
Sir talked to my Annie. He said a lot of things.
Did he tell her your wife is alive at Lumon?
Who told you that?
I know.
Is it Ishi?
Is Jim alive?
She was the last time I saw her.
Dang. That's crazy. What do you do with that?
Right? When was the last time you saw her? Was it a year ago? Was it yesterday?
But I mean, the thing is, like, where is she? Like, where's her outie? Is she an innie? You know what I mean? Like, and I'm sure he's wondering, like, why she's not out there with him. Like, why she...
How could you not tell me?
We were interrupted, if you recall.
We don't know what state she's in either.
There is one way and one way only to get information in and out of Lumon. I can sew together a version of you that loves her with a version of you that can...
Yes, do it.
Dang, he didn't even think about it.
Well, and it's his wife. That was the reason why he did what he did in the first place, remember?
I want to see my wife.
It's getting sticky.
Yeah.
It's getting sticky.
I thought the retina burn idea seemed like an alright idea.
So did everybody else. Look, he has on red instead of his blue. Why does it look like some sort of witchcraft or something?
I mean, witchcraft is just science that hasn't been understood yet.
Got old equipment up in this piece.
You got all these
rusty nails.
Everything says Radio Shack on the side.
What is happening? I don't trust it.
Beta, alpha, beta, gamma. One frequency, 2 waves per oscilloscope.
I was like, is this gonna hurt? Excuse me.
Is it gonna hurt?
That's my question.
What does your mouth taste like?
Chipotle.
Good.
Just kidding.
You all right?
I don't know, am I?
I'm going to start with easy questions and get more complex. Do you remember protocol?
Is that the first question?
No, we haven't started yet.
Yes, I remember.
You should feel good when this is over.
Easier said than done.
Okay, so
We started. Who am I?
Saul Ragabi.
Where are we? What was your mother's name?
Fern Scout.
What was her eye color? Seriously?
Brown.
Did you love her?
Yeah.
What does MDR stand for?
What?
MDR.
Mystic.
That's wrong. What is something for which you feel shame?
I left the gate open.
Where were you born?
Uh-oh. So that flash.
I did.
I'm not sure.
What month is it?
You mean what quarter?
See how they're about to combine?
What is your first memory?
I don't know.
Tell me. Tell me.
I don't remember.
Tell me your first memory.
Hey there. You on the table? I wonder if you'd mind taking a brief survey.
Ooh.
Yo, see.
To start out, who are you?
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet.
What on
Oh, I hate y'all. Oh, I hate y'all so much. Wow.
I don't even know what to say.
It's just another great episode.
It's another head scratcher.
It is. It is. Where do you even begin with a show like this? It's just consistently good at just like kind of like twisting your brain around and
I feel like I had some brainwave action going on there.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. You were saying.
No, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I mean, we ended on Mark sitting on the table and it's looking like, you know, his any version is coming through, blending. We got a chance to hear Mark's best friend's voice on the intercom because I think he was the one that interviewed him. We got a chance to see the color switching between the red shirt and the blue shirt as they're, you know, trying to mold together. I think to me, probably the more interesting out of all of this was Dylan's story of him. It's so tragic and interesting because, like, what do you do in that situation if on both sides, if you're Dylan or you're Dylan's wife, when you're seeing a different version of somebody that you love and trust and married and, you know, built a life with, and you see a different version of themselves. What does it mean for Dylan for somebody that has nothing but the four walls around him and his work, and then realizes that there's more to life than just the work, you know, and you get a chance to see it in person, in flesh, and then that person tells you that they love you. That's wild. That's just the two things off the top of my head. What's rattling along in your brain?
Yeah, I mean, the Dylan thing is very fascinating to me because I feel like that's a lot of what they struggle with. Like, they're there for a reason.
Right.
You don't know that reason as the any, but now he does. And I don't know. I mean, it kind of does solidify the why, but then at the same time, it's such a interesting battle, right? Like to try to figure out what identity you want to like nurture. Do you want to even have the any version anymore? So that's a whole other debate that's super fascinating. So that was the first thing that resonated with me. Okay. And then the other thing, other than Goat Capade 2025.
Yeah, we got to talk about the goat. Yeah, Goats Capade.
Goats Capade 2025. Goat yoga extraordinaire. Yeah, so that and then Helly, right?
Yes.
Like, I really feel like, thank you, comments.
Yeah, comment section.
I really feel like this is outie, and she's just, I don't know if she's like trying to do some investigation, which is what I feel like she's doing.
Oh yeah, she's a spy.
So the thing is, though, is she gonna, you know how sometimes they have one intent and then, like, you know, because she's and Mark kind of got a thing going on, maybe she falls for him, so she actually does
that was me. Yeah. I thought it was love that was inspiring outie version of herself to take interest. Helping. But now that we see Mark kind of like hinted to it, he was like, "You all right?" Yeah. And then after, you know, we kind of looked at it and was like, well, thanks to the comment session, I was like, dang, that really isn't her. Yeah. So she's in there. So she's still with Lumon's best interest in mind, seemingly.
We don't know. That's what I'm saying, seemingly. Though. But she could actually really like him, like, or fall for him and then switch. So that's what I'm curious if that's gonna happen.
Well, I bet on love, and that's what I'm saying. But now I don't know that much anymore. You know, I don't know. What?
Just kidding.
Oh, don't do that. Don't like that. Made me wear a red shirt and turn into a different person. You better chill out with that. Listen.
I've been waiting to do that all episode.
Oh, man.
Okay, sorry.
So there were some other interesting theories that we've heard in the chat too. There was one saying that that Mark's wife could possibly, you know, maybe she's incapacitated, and then, you know, maybe you don't necessarily need to be like conscious in order to have an any. You know, that maybe the accident was real.
Oh,
she could be like in a coma or something like that.
And I see what you're saying.
And that's why the rebel, she was like, well, the last I seen her, she was alive. You know, there's a real big question mark over to like, what's her health and well-being.
Yeah. So she didn't see her. I thought she saw her at Lumon. I thought that's what he asked her. Or no? No? Okay.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's interesting, because then that if that is, that theory is interesting, because let's just say, you know, you need workers to get things done, and you just go to a hospital where there's a lot of people that are like comatose. You know, it's like free labor for the most part. You know.
Yeah, and then whoever signs off on that that's just what it is.
Yeah, I mean, that opens a whole smorgasbord of different ideas and thoughts. So go ahead.
Oh no, I have a question before we go to something else. Like, what are your thoughts on Milchick and the whole, like, these Kier portraits and like all these things, and here's this wonderful gift for you. I got the same gift. Thank you, board.
Well, what is the nature of the gift? Is it just to kind of be like, are they blackwashing their history in order to appease him, or is that really a real person? Could it have been a relative? Maybe that's why he's all in on Kier, because maybe it's this thing that's kind of like been passed down through the family. I don't know. But to me, he feels conflicted enough to take the gift for a group of people that he believes in strongly and put it up to kind of like maybe be forgotten. So that confliction to me is kind of weird. And you said something else that's very important, and as we know nothing about Milchick's past.
Nothing.
Like not one thing.
Nothing.
So because we have that missing factor in the equation, but we have this thing that he's supposed to like, you would think that's the thing that he would like, and for him to kind of like reject it it makes you kind of like scratch your head. Of course, you know, I'd love to hear y'all theories in the comment section that goes along with it.
Well, yeah, then for me, like I said, I feel like they're just black versions of Kier, like because she said when she made the comment when Natalie made the comment about why he was getting them or what it was, she said it's Kier portraiture reimagined or something that she said. So to me, that's what that meant. It was like, oh, we just gonna, you know, make it so that they look like you. Because she said, oh, well, you know, I got the same gift. So I don't think it was pictures of like his grandfather. Cause if she got the same gift, it's because they making sure that, you know, they look like you. So you feel like a part of this whole thing, right?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the? No. Yeah. So again, it goes back to I want to know Milchick's why, because if that doesn't resonate with him, then it's not about loyalty in the company and the this and the that. There's another reason that we just don't know what it is, and I'm like,
well, maybe that's what Cobell was getting at too when she was saying he's not built for this.
Well, yeah, she was like, no, she's like, it's not him.
Yeah.
And we don't know what that means, but you're right. There's that also played a part in.
Maybe you need a certain type of resolve that whatever it is that they throw you are 100% Kier. You know.
Yeah.
It's just I don't care what they say, what they do. This is I'm on board. And what's crazy is that Dylan was kind of like that. You know,
so was Irving
until the wool got pulled from over their eyes. Or
so
the goat's
was Irving.
Whichever one you prefer. Why the goats? That's another thing that's kind of interesting.
And that whole tribe, like
the tribe and the meadow,
the whatever name she gave them, I was like,
I couldn't remember the name of that too. To save my life.
I couldn't pull that out of a goat's behind, but because I don't know what that means, right?
Yeah.
So I want to know the symbolism. I want to know why the people existed.
Well, and why are they so,
protected? Oh, I don't know.
Why are they that?
Yeah, because I mean they got scars and scabs and they dirty and you know what I mean. Because I'm just saying the main lady had like a thing of dirt on her cheek.
Yeah,
but
an interesting casting for her because I think that pretty much is the lady that was Brienne of Tarth in Game of Thrones. And she's a really tall, bigger lady. And I'm sure that casting reason probably plays into the why all that is kind of like happening as well.
Yeah, I mean, I want to know what that meant, to be honest with you, because I have no idea.
You got any tinfoil hat theories? I think I got a weird one.
With the goats?
Or that whole thing?
No, not off the top of my head, but once I hear yours, maybe it'll give me something.
Okay, so here's my little weird tinfoil hat theory. Maybe they are from like a version of Kier from another country. You know, like if all they need is like, a bit of like your consciousness per se, maybe maybe Kier is a whole global thing, right? And maybe they're getting other people from other countries to whatever the great plan is or idea, and maybe that's why they're so culturally different. I don't know. Like I said, that was a shot in the dark.
That was a theory.
It is a tinfoil hat theory.
That was a theory.
And I can't think of any other.
I'm not mad at that theory. I think if we understood like what she called the location.
Yeah, I forgot.
I mean, it was. I don't even know if I knew what the words were. To be honest with you,
I'm not even.
She was using vocabulary, and I was like,
we were saying it out loud just to kind of like. And
it's still. I don't know what that was, and she said a couple other things that I was like, your vocabulary is beyond SAT.
It's beyond me.
Yeah, beyond SAT, beyond me, beyond we. Yeah. So anyway, but I could understand how that could be a thing.
It's mammalian nurturability. That's what Frank in the chat said. Mammalian.
Oh, so like mammals.
Nurturability. Mammalian nurturability.
So nurturing mammals.
And I guess that's why they were asking about the pouch.
Yeah, because maybe you.
Thank you, Frank.
Maybe you carry the. Like a kangaroo carry the mammal in the pouch.
But remember the first time we met the baby goat, somebody was bottle feeding them.
Well, yeah, you can bottle feed a goat and not have a pouch.
But that's nurturing a mammal.
Yes, it is. Right. But they were about to wreck shop up in there.
They was about to get medieval on them for real.
Okay, anyway, I could go on for hours, because I'm so all over the place.
But it seems weird though, because you saw the guy dressed up like a goat and it looked kind of weird. But but here's the thing though. So pandas, because they don't really want to take care of their own babies, oftentimes like people will dress up like pandas in order to feed like the babies or whatever it is. Maybe there's kind of something like that going on. Big shout out to Frank in the chat who said in the beginning, he said, Natalie said, re-canicalizing paintings. Re-canicalizing paintings. That's interesting.
Re-canicalized.
Yeah. Re-canicalized paintings. When presenting them to see himself in Kier. Okay. Let me see. Frank also said the pouch was one of the rumors being said about MDR. Bert mentioned it. Okay. See, we did kind of hint towards that. Like some people from other departments say like there's other weird things that go on with other departments.
So imagine if there's a whole goat world. Is there like a giraffe land or something? Like,
well, let's also like Kier might be on some old, like what's the word I'm looking for? Not ritualistic. Well, ritualistic as well because they had the weird thing with the waffle party.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What is it called?
Sacrificial?
Yeah, that pagan. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Maybe there's like some pagan kind of thing going on. Maybe that's why the guy was dressed up like a goat.
Yeah.
And I think during the ritualistic dance during the waffle party,
there were people dressed up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I know it has some sort of symbolism.
Yeah.
I'm just.
And you had mentioned witchcraft. It's just.
I don't know. There's a lot going on.
There is a lot. Okay, so one more character that we didn't really talk a whole lot about, and I thought was a touching moment, was Irving. Irving, he went back to where his last little boo thing was working at.
ODR.
Yeah, and then he met the older lady, and they were, chopping up, having, remembering the good old days. And then that moment when he brought out the sketchbook and was like, I've been... Yeah.
But then she was like, what you know about the export hallway? Yeah. He was like, say what now? He was like, oh, is this easy?
Yeah.
That we know what she was. He was like, do you know where this is? She was like, yeah, we used to go there all the time. We used to kick it.
Did we talk about Dylan?
The wife and how the ending, like what that would be like to see someone that you love. Well, we didn't talk about it in detail. You just said that was like the most poignant thing from the episode for you.
For me, I think it's like starts like tugging on the heartstrings a little bit. And speaking of emotion, him being the whole process for Mark to kind of like cross over, he had to be like emotionally kind of charged in order for that to kind of like happen. I know I kind of went off a bit of a tangent, but let's get back to Dylan. Okay. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, so I think that's fascinating because imagine, let's just say I was like this weird funk and I just couldn't get out of it and I've been in it for like years and you got a chance to see a version of me when, bigger, brighter, happier self or whatever it is. You wouldn't feel, I'd imagine you feel conflicted, right? About.
Oh, it would be very weird. There wouldn't be conflict. It would be odd. It would be sad, like, you know what I mean? Because that wouldn't be who I was with, you know what I mean? Like, and just going to visit occasionally is different than the actual person that's part of your life every day, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, it also makes me like question the I love you that she gave to him. Like, to me, I pulled from it that maybe not that she loves any Dylan, but she likes that version of him. I love you. Maybe it's like a remembrance of
absolutely.
Like, oh, I love you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm wondering what you all think with that as well.
Absolutely. That would be very hard.
Yo, and the fact that Dylan calling himself out was kind of crazy. He's like, so am I like a loser?
Well, because he wants to know. Like, he knows nothing about himself. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And he had these lofty ideas of who he was in season 1.
I remember that. And all kinds of cool stuff. And he was like, oh, I might be this or I might be that. And then
you come to find out. Wow.
I don't think I would like that.
I was about to ask you that question. Like, how would you feel if you found out like another, I don't know, the real you was something completely horrible?
I wouldn't like that at all. I would feel devastated. And then I would feel like their motivation for having this whole interaction was, right? Yeah. I would feel obligated to remain in any.
Wow.
Life is better. I'm providing for my family. That you said I can't maintain a stable job out there. Yeah. So this is a stable job. I'm providing money. And
even if your life is hell.
As for my family.
I'm just saying. It's an interesting question.
I mean, that's a very interesting question.
What would you all do?
Inquiring minds want to know because that's a tough question.
Yeah. Anything else kind of stand out for you, or for you in the chat as well? In case you're wondering who it is that we're talking to, members of the Patreon get an exclusive section of the Discord where you can actually watch us do these reactions. So if you want to be a part of it, and as you can see, Frank, a member of the Patreon, has an influence over some of the things that we think regarding some of the questions that they ask. If you want that power, head on over and join the Patreon, and then jump into the Discord as well.
Right when you said that, I couldn't help it. I have the power.
You have the power.
It just went straight into. I'm sorry.
It's like the butterfly effect. Your one question can actually send ripples into how we see and look at these things. You all in the comment section already do that. As you can see, we pondered some of the things that you said, and you can't help but unhear some of this stuff. So thank you, and thank you all for being so nice and cool and calm. Severance fans are pretty awesome. They're more into kind of like answering the questions than being, just having fun. I appreciate that. Now, if you've been enjoying the conversation, you want to get to know this beautiful lady a little bit better, Mikel-Claire.
There will be a link in the comments. Oh my goodness, in the description. Sorry, it takes me a minute to my brain to get back in sync when I process this show. But yeah, there'll be a link in the description. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
See, look. Get to it real quick. I'm over here looking at a bit of the replay, and the young girl that seems to be working in
Miss Young.
Flume, Miss Young. Yeah, you said there was a theory that she was somebody's kid, huh? Maybe possibly Mark's kid.
Mark and his wife that he's looking for. Yeah, that's the theory.
Still don't like her.
It makes perfect sense though if you think about it. It makes, because she was probably born in Lumon.
No.
Anyway, yeah.
There's just so many rabbit holes. Okay. Hey, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.